I will say, as a Giants fan and somebody that has argued in the opposition of this for a long time, the silver lining on this has to be let's stop the GOAT talk, right? I think that's it for Tom Brady, the GOAT claims.
Whoa.
Whoa. Got the ball back with 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Chance to win the game. Joe Montana would be winking at John Candy. Hey, that's John Candy. Let's go win a Super Bowl. Tom Brady, sack, fumble, ball game. It's over.
Are you crazy? Are you crazy?
No. We've now seen how many? That's now 3 Super Bowls where he's had the opportunity to go down and win the game and didn't do it. And on that one, he got the sack fumble. I think safe to say Montana's legacy intact. You got one big game to win. You're not taking Tom Brady. You're taking a guy who never didn't come through.
Okay, well, I'm going to let Goldberg speak on this because he is obviously a Pats guy. I would also say, not that the majority's right. Most people would disagree with you. Most analysts, most former players.
Skip.
Yeah.
Would completely 100% disagree with you.
Yeah.
Because
this loss is on the D.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
This is on the defense.
But with the same thing that we talked about coming into this game, I said Nick Foles was going to have an opportunity to drive down the field and not get it done, and he did get it done. Tom Brady didn't get the ball back like the Giants Super Bowl, 38 seconds. He got the ball with 2.5 minutes. The only reason he had another shot at it is because he fumbled it on first down, and the game was over.
So you're talking about from 2000 and the Seahawks Super Bowl, which he had to come back and score 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. And then against the Falcons, he had to come back from 25 points.
Yep.
And then against the Jaguars, he had to come back from 2 touchdowns. And in this game, he had to miraculously come back when his team was completely overmatched. And if I said Alex Smith was the quarterback for both teams, the Eagles would be favored by 8 to 10 points. And he kept his team in the game single-handedly. I mean, you're really gonna
Well, I've already said numerous times.
Are you saying then who's the loss on? Is Belichick? Did he do a good job tonight?
Well, I've already
the great
said,
coach that you said the Belichick.
I've already
is?
said. Well, first of all, I agree with you that I said that coming into this game that they were out. That they had the better team. That this is a great matchup for them, but you have to look at something I've said over and over and over again. Tom Brady set a Super Bowl record for passing yards tonight. I don't know that you want that.
That wasn't
for a
his
chance
fault.
to win. I don't know if you want to say, if you ask me as a coach, do I want my quarterback setting a passing yards record in the Super Bowl? I don't know that the answer is yes.
But are you saying Tom Brady put up those numbers to pad his stats? He was doing that out of necessity.
Of course he was. He was doing that just to stay in the game. And I will say that I was critical of Belichick throughout the game. The jet sweep was a horrible call. The reverse pass to Brady was a horrible call. Not going for it on 4th and 1 from the 8, and then going up from 4th and 5 from the 35 on back-to-back drives was a horrible call.
But hold on.
So why are you saying Brady?
I'm just saying.
Let's bring this back to Brady.
I'm bringing it back to the.
You're out of your fucking mind.
I'm not
dude.
bringing it back.
Yeah,
whoa, hold on.
I've had Eagles fans.
Hold on. I'm not saying Brady lost this game for them.
You just said he's not the GOAT. He threw for 500 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Because of that, because he didn't win this game, you're saying he's not the GOAT? Dude, if we let's bring LeBron James to this. I know it's a different sport.
Yeah.
If LeBron James put up those same numbers, and he basically has against the Warriors, what did we always say? What more can LeBron do?
Right.
It's the same thing for this game.
Well, you can't,
really, what more can Brady do?
Well, the answer is Brady can't do. Well, first of all, Brady can not get sacked and fumbled on the final drive.
Brady gets hit. The ball is out.
You're comparing apples and oranges because you're saying that this is on the defense. In basketball, LeBron James goes down and he has the chase down block that wins the championship. That's the difference between
and Brady has
basketball
5
and
rings.
football.
He's got 5 rings.
Absolutely.
He's been to the Super Bowl more than any other quarterback.
I'm just saying the point is
I've had
2.5 minutes left. This is now the 3rd time that this happened to Tom Brady.
So you're saying because Joe Montana had 1 comeback and then 3 times that he's been far and above a better
NFL.
team, which pretty much the same nucleus Steve Young had, did a much even better job than Joe Montana did in the Super Bowl. So what are you trying to say? I mean,
I asked you the whole game. Yeah. how confident are you? Confident? Are you confident? You're going. I'm confident. I'm confident. I'm confident. I'm confident.
I thought the D would make a play. The D did not make one play, and the truth is, Peterson, he had balls and he went for it on the fourth downs.
And
he had
all
two
that
fourth
is
downs.
well and good. That is why I've given all the respect to the Eagles. I took the L. I'm wearing the L.
But hold on.
And when
But
all
you're-
hold on. And when all is said and done, 2.5 minutes left with the ball, driving for the win. It wasn't
And
it
sometimes
wasn't a
the other
guy getting
team makes
stopped
the
short of
play.
the first down. It wasn't a shitty call. It was sack, fumble, ball, game over.
Sometimes the other team makes a play. Sometimes the other team makes a great play. Sometimes they get a rush and they get a sack.
The only sack of the game.
I think to say because of this game, especially with the numbers he put up.
I actually said it after last year. If you remember, if you go on YouTube, I've already said this.
Yeah.
And now I'm doubling down on it. And I think that my point that I had last year, which was we can ring count all we want. And if that's the case, then I guess Terry Bradshaw's the second best quarterback of all time. But
it's a combination. It's not just ring counting. The thing with Brady is it's simply not just ring counting. He's been to, like Matt, I said, 8 Super Bowls. I don't know how many years has he played? 17?
Yeah.
He's basically going to a Super Bowl
half his years.
Half his fucking
50%
career.
of his season.
Like, dude.
Yeah.
How much weed did you smoke tonight? To say that Tom Brady is not the GOAT because he threw for 500 yards and his team didn't win and he got sacked, like Matty said, a guy makes a play. I just think that's absurd.
And how many more times can the Patriots depend on him? It's like I said, I'm like, there's going to be a time that like they can't keep depending on him.
I've said twice that my statement is if I had one drive, it's not Tom Brady, and I think that was proof of it. And if I had to start a franchise, it's not Tom Brady, and I think that's proof of.
So you want less Super Bowls because Brady's won more.
Right, but we're talking about a team accomplishment here, and I covered it on this post Super Bowl.
As a quarterback,
I covered
he's
it on
won
the
the
post
most
Super Bowl
Super Bowls.
podcast last year that Joe Montana
agree.
was wearing Skechers in a wheelchair at age 38. And Tom Brady's playing at 40 and kissing his son on television. It's a different world we live in.
Very disturbing and uncomfortably long.
This is not
but it is
longevity.
A team game. I agree.
Right.
You're saying it is a team game. And Matty brings up a good point. In all those games, even the Bengals game that was the only one where he had to come back.
He was far and better,
they
better
were the
team.
Overwhelming favorite, the 49ers, and they were a 7-point favorite in that game.
Yeah, they were 7-point favorites.
They were an overwhelming favorite. Those Niners teams. Dude, I'm not going to sit here and make any excuses, but tonight is 100% on the Patriots defense. They let a backup quarterback shred them.
Yeah,
they
the entire game was, I mean, what was the final?
41-33.
Yeah. So let's be honest, the Eagles defense didn't exactly come out and get any stops.
Well, that's because Tom Brady's really good.
Oh, Nick Foles, he had a fucking Nick Foles.
Who's got a better team?
Hold on. The Patriots defense totally let down Tom Brady.
Yes, they did.
But the Eagles defense, the Patriots, how I don't understand why it's not the same thing both ways.
Because he's basically saying this.
Who's a better
Tom Brady dominated the Eagles defense.
He did.
But the Patriots
Agreed.
defense let down Tom Brady.
No, the Eagles defense didn't play well
because they
either.
let it back up.
But hold on,
them
Praino.
up.
We all know, and you even said this, going into this game, we all know statistically, athletically, you name it. The Eagles, we all know this, had a better defense. Agreed?
So, yeah, but absolutely.
Hold on.
We
So
totally
the
agree.
Eagles
Yeah.
had a better defense than the Patriots.
Yeah.
Hands down. I think we can all agree to that. So for you to be like, well, Brady got sacked and he fumbled it and, on his second to last drive, and then he couldn't lead a comeback from the 9-yard line to go down and score 8 points.
Well, the final drive is neither here nor there.
Let's also not forget, he's making guys like Danny Amendola, fucking Paul Hogan, the guy from fucking
Chris Hogan.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to make a joke there.
Yeah,
It's all right. The guy from fucking Crocodile Dundee's son. I mean, he's making these no-name guys look amazing. I can't believe your takeaway from this is that Tom Brady's not the GOAT.
And
I
the
can't
last
believe
two
that.
games, his Gronkowski knocked out last game. Cooks knocked out this game. So 2 of his best receivers knocked out in either games. Still puts up a lot of points. I mean, the Eagles gave up 19 points in the playoffs. coming up into this game. He put up 33 points. They didn't punt once. I mean, what else can he do?
He could just take them down for a score to win the game.
Well,
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that makes him Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Kind of hard when the other team puts
I'm not
up
saying
41.
that makes him Jameis Winston. I'm not saying that makes him Eli Manning. I'm just saying what I said last year after the win. I'm doubling down on it. If I have one drive, well, it's absolutely not.
Well, fair enough, but
Eli, it's not absolutely not going to be Tom Brady.
Well, great. Go with Montana. Go with whoever you got to go with. If this game proves you that Tom Brady is not the GOAT, or it makes you be like, wow, Tom Brady really sucked in the Super Bowl, I don't know what game you're watching.
You didn't think who did Nick Foles outplay Tom Brady?
Yeah, but the Patriots defense is
Did
below
Tom Brady
average.
have some big misses in this game? Were you like,
Not
who the
really.
fuck was he throwing it to?
The only miss he had was he dropped a pass.
No,
that's the only thing he dropped.
He had a pass over the middle that was like, who is he throwing that to? He had a pass. He had multiple.
He was terrible. You're the only guy that would say that Tom Brady didn't have a good game.
He had a great game. I'm just saying we're done with the.
If Joe Montana was 38,
right?
Joe Montana would have just shredded this Eagle team, and of course he would have won.
No, he would be in Skechers in a wheelchair because he actually took hits during his. I'm just saying I'm not taking him. I'm not taking him.
You just
2.5
like
minutes
him.
left, and I was like, oh, this is a sure thing, right? The GOAT getting the ball. It didn't last 3 plays.
It's so funny because if he does do it, you'd be just like ripping on the Eagles, and I don't know, you'd have another excuse or something about the Patriots and Tom Brady did this, and I don't know.
I just said the silver lining is that's it, not the GOAT.
I have Eagles fans writing me. They're like, dude, Tom Brady is the GOAT. You know.
Matty, what's your Wi-Fi password?
Watery Onion 3. That's what I mean, I have Eagles fans telling me like Tom Brady is the GOAT. Like, and
I
they have to
Eagles
face
fans
him.
telling me Nick Foles is the GOAT, followed by Carson Wentz, followed by Tom Brady.
Welcome to the Dirty Sports Podcast.